Aries, this is your January 2025 tarot reading. Stay tuned to the end of this reading to see how you can win a free reading from me. And memberships are now also available so you can see the extended version of your weekly readings. So if Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your January 2025. Let's take a look. Ooh, rest and rejuvenation. A lot of meditation, contemplative energy. I like that. Unfinished symphony. And we have Be Spirit, sweet results await. Possibly you started something last year, not quite finished with it, but it looks like whenever you do finish, things will be really good. You have Six of Pentacles. Ooh, some Leo energy with the Strength card. And oh, Emperor, there you are, Aries. So you are in your power with this reading. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, and ooh, the Chariot, some Cancer energy here. All right. So in your recent past, somewhat still current energy, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I think you've been working out how to keep things in balance in your life here, especially when it comes to your resources. This is also a card for me of equal give and take, making sure you're not giving too much to people, um, and really keeping an eye on, I mean, this is kind of a practical card. It's what you're spending. When I say spending, I mean all of your resources. You spend your energy, you spend your time, you spend, your money. And so this is really in reference to all your tangible earthly things. You're wanting to keep things in balance. And I like that because it has this meditative quality to it here, that you're being very thoughtful with your resources right now, Aries, and I think that's really good. And this energy is being crossed by the Ace of Cups. This is representative of all three of the water signs, has all the potential energy of that. So this is a new beginning. So your emotions, your love, that is a resource that you have to give. And so there is a new beginning somewhere in this resource of yours. And I think you're wanting to make sure that any emotional new connections you make or are making are fair. They are equal. It's not one sided or lopsided where you're giving all of your cup and you're not getting anything back. So I think this is an equally giving emotional connection that you are either looking for. I think that this is what you're wanting, someone who can match what you put in to something, right? And but if it's not romantic, it's just something that you are emotionally driven to do. And even if it's something in the realm of like your pentacles, like your finances, you want to invest your emotions into something that is going to give back to you in that same emotional aspect. You're wanting to put yourself into it, but you're wanting to receive back. I hope that makes sense. But that looks good. That is a good state to be in. And so we have the Strength card in the center here and the Seven of Swords. So with the Strength card, we have Leo, and this is the sun. It's your ego. And this is about, on a fundamental level, being in control of your passions, your desires, things like that. But this is also a card of the ego and how you think of yourself. This is about mastering your self talk, being positive to yourself, encouraging yourself and really taming the beast within. If you had any negative self-talk or negative interjects or, low self-esteem and stuff like that, this is not that. This is the strength part of you. This is you conquering those other aspects of yourself that are not so good, that are not productive. This is using the shadow self as a protection. So you have to tame it first. You can't have it attacking you. You can't have your shadow self attacking you, telling you you're not good enough, all that self doubt. You have to flip it and only use it when you need to. Only use this shadow self if you're dealing with someone that is shady, someone who's sneaky or a thief. That's when you turn to your shadow self to defend you, to take care of you, right? And to not tolerate someone who is being sneaky or whatever. So it could mean that there might be some energy around you right now that is requiring you to be in your strength to, take care of this type of energy. You're going to let this lion come out and take care of this sneaky energy here. If that's not the case for you, if you don't have someone or, something like this going on in your energy that's not good, then what this means is you need to be careful with what you share of yourself, right? You need to be more strategic about who sees your inner strength, who you share it with, because this is a card of strategy and taking the ammunition, so to speak, away from the enemy so they can't use it for you. This is about kind of like keeping your own secrets, keep your strength to yourself. Don't share too much of your story. Nobody needs to know what you've been through, right? You don't want to trauma bond with somebody, and that's what this could mean, really. Don't trauma bond with people. I know it's easy to get caught up wanting to tell your story of all the terrible things that happened to you, but what happens when you do that and you do it consistently over and over and over, what you do is you're reliving that experience and you're getting in touch and you're attaching with those emotions and it's bringing all that pain and everything back. And what you want to do is you want to move away from that. You can talk about the positive side of things, like what you learned from a situation, but don't rehash the actual, the dirt, the real icky mucky stuff that happened. You want to talk about the positive aspects, and that's where that strength comes in. You want to talk about what you learned from a situation. You don't want to talk about the situation itself, right? That's what I feel with these two cards. And that takes a lot of self discipline to do that, to not trauma bond with someone, because those are not the bonds you really want to make with someone and make a strong relationship. It's just not. And I think a lot of people tend to fall back on that because you're wanting to relate to other people. But I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't. Think about positive ways that you can share your knowledge with people without giving away, all that dirt. That's what I'm getting right here, Aries. Very interesting message right there. And so look at this. We have unfinished symphony and sweet results await. And, this unfinished symphony, whatever it is for you, something you may have started last year, you may have needed to take a little break, a little breather, time to kind of get your head focused in the game, really consider your strengths at this time and what you need to tell people, only what they really need to know, honestly. Don't give up all your secrets, right? And so this is you being in your power, being your really bold, daring self. You're very much a leader. You are the leader of the signs. You are a cardinal energy, Aries. You are the instigator of things, the creator, the start, you know. And that's that emperor energy in you. You're just ready to go at a moment's notice. And look, here you are charging. This is the chariot here. You are driven to do something. I'm not sure what it is, but this is that unfinished symphony, and you see those sweet results in the future. You know it's coming. You have the power right here. You have the sight. And even though we do have this Ace of Cups over here, this new beginning of sharing emotions, equally with someone. This is the business side of things. This is probably a separate aspect of your life, and not to be intermingled with your business side, your leadership side, right? This is taking things in control in your life and being the boss, really. This is a very logical, wise energy as well. And it's being directed right here with this universal pull, this tug. You feel like you're being pulled or guided or led in a direction. And if you're feeling that, it's because that's the way your spirit and your soul, your mission is calling you at this time. And there will be some kind of sweet results at the end, some type of honey, something sweet here. You might really, really, really like bees or mead. I love mead, or just honey. So, yeah, you are going towards something with not just courage, because you do have the strength card here, but with a very wise, perceptive. He's wearing glasses, but then he's also wearing a monocle as well. So I think you're looking at this situation, knowing that you have the lead here. You have the reins. This life of yours, this mission, you have control over it. You really do. So this looks really good for you, Aries. I like this. Let's look at the bonus and see what we have. Fire, of course, more. Here we go. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. And that's what the Emperor knows. The Emperor has this fire at its disposal, and it's a renewing type energy. It lets things grow back. All right, you do have the Lovers here. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself, and that could be what this Ace of Cups is about being true to what is emotionally fulfilling and satisfying to you. And I think as the Emperor, you see many paths. You see many ways to have your fortune or to have what you want. It's not just one. And so the Lovers, it may represent a new beginning in love for some of you, but for others, it's just a new beginning, a new path, right? Bird flying, news is on the way. And we have jog, lighthearted, carefree time. I'm sure you would enjoy that. And we have flowers, happiness. Look at that. So very nice. I like it. I had that never-ending story thing popping up in my head. So this is something, it's a continuation from something you started, and it looks like it's going to be very good. And that's all I have for this part of the reading. If you want to stick around, we are about to get into the extended reading, and stay tuned to the end to see how you can win a free reading from me, and we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.